That was cut really short.
Welcome aboard to Keepin' Country Strong.
Hey, listen, we got a shout out now to Brooklyn.
Brooklyn, New York.
Every Friday at noon, we're on the air there.
All right.
Yep.
Great. Brooklyn, New York.
And you know the rest, right? Manhattan.
Yeah. We're on in Manhattan Wednesday mornings, 2:30 a.m., which is like prime time for Manhattan. And in the Hudson Valley on Time Warner Cable.
They like hillbillies out there.
And then live, of course, here in Port Jervis and Deer Park.
Since you're back, hey, Bullville.
Bullville. Have you been still saying Bullville?
Yeah.
I'm happy to be back.
I know you've been watching the show.
The winter sports season is over. Oh, man, I'm telling you, that basketball, forget about it. They decide to have
you heard him.
Thursday nights, man.
It's about time.
It is, right?
Oh, yeah, it's about time.
It's been a few months.
He's got a halo over his head.
Well, right here, Mr. Nick Baker filled in a few times. Welcome aboard, Nick.
And,
how you doing? You're looking sharp. You going to a wedding or what?
No.
No? Okay.
He's got to get on a crash diet.
Nick's got a good gig.
Wow.
I was wearing this all day.
Were you?
I know, you dress sharp.
And from East Coast Professional Wrestling, the champ wreaking havoc, the heavyweight champion right here with the belt, and Mr. Fungus. Welcome aboard, buddy. They're going to be in Ellenville on Saturday, April 23rd. And we got the poster right here. If you're anywhere in the Hudson Valley, you've probably seen the poster up, folks. So make sure you get tickets. Phone number's right on there. Well, let me let you know.
Yeah, come on, Benzee, get with it.
What do we got?
This is a week today.
Tickets are available at the Pioneer Fire Department. That's where the event's being held. 845-647-9438. And for more info, you can also call 973-402-9599, ECPW1.com. So we want everyone to come out and see the stars of the Hudson Valley East Coast Professional Wrestling.
Can you guys go to Brooklyn and wrestle too, or no?
We can go.
You can go anywhere.
This show.
Ah, great.
Take it on the road.
Brooklyn too.
And,
Well, I meant you guys.
Yeah, but we could go with Gino.
And it's always a
Gino's
great
probably
show.
beating all his guys down there.
Yeah.
Always a great show up there, folks. And
I'm pretty sure he doesn't want to go down and just have to beat all his guys down there too. It'd be kind of.
Yeah.
So we let them stay down there. And we stay.
I know. There's a whole there's a whole
different
crew.
divisions of East Coast Pro Wrestling is the entire East Coast.
Yes.
Right. You got Pennsylvania, upstate.
Yep.
New Jersey, and I don't know if you have something.
Yeah, but we're in with these outlaws here. These guys here.
These guys are the best.
I think somebody bigger has Connecticut on lock.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the big WWE.
Oh, when you go down up 95, you pass
they
that.
got Connecticut.
That's amazing.
Nobody
that building.
really goes up that way.
It's like a black hole.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that happens.
They just wouldn't. I won't.
It's like Coke. I never knew Coke and Pepsi's the same way. Some areas can have it and they can't have Pepsi, and some can have Coke. Same thing.
And that night we got the Cub Scouts coming out. And especially
200? No.
Cub Scout Pack 40. We're leading the way. Cub Scout Pack 41 in Pine Bush. My son, I got to say hi to him. Nicholas is watching.
Hey, Nick.
And Joey. Nick's in first grade, PBE, and Joey's in fifth, and they're looking forward to the event. And Joey loves you guys. He goes to every single one that.
Oh yeah, my grandkids go crazy. They'll be there.
And we're gonna have a big crowd there, and we want everybody to come out. We're gonna let everybody at PBE and the schools in Pine Bush know too. It's right over the mountain in Ellenville. Easy drive. And you're gonna let all your Eagle Scout friends know, right? Nick's an Eagle Scout for the Boy Scouts. You're gonna pass the word along.
Yes, I will.
Right?
Yeah, I'll get it past it.
And we are expecting a big crowd in Ellenville that night.
Well, I just sent. I tell them I sent a copy up. Well, the last fight I went over to Greenwood Lake and put posters out for you. I told you I was going to do that.
And we had a good for the size of the building. We had a great turnout. Everybody had a great time.
I don't mind doing it.
Who else do we have coming up that night? We got you guys here tonight.
Yep.
A bunch of guys that don't matter.
Yeah.
We forgot who does matter.
Of course.
Now, who will you be wrestling? Do you know, or you just wait till you get there?
Probably some chump. I had a tag team partner, but he's a flake.
Oh.
So
happens with those
guys
guys
put
a
his
lot,
money where
right?
his mouth is and fight the flake then.
I'll fight him. I'll frost his flake real quick.
Oh, there we go.
I remember one of the great tag teams back a few years ago, the Middletown Express, and they within months they were hating each other. They were fighting each other.
I think
everybody was hating them too.
Yeah.
I think
how about you go with that first?
Somebody got married there.
Everybody hated them. Then they hated each other.
Yeah, it's like.
But those guys were gassed. They were on their show.
Somebody got married.
They split up.
Some left, and the other one broke. So like.
Yeah.
Neither of them are around.
One of them got married, and it was the whip. No, never mind.
But I see the patience on the card again, and he's been around for the last few years.
Oh yeah,
I call him the mental patient because the guy's kind of crazy.
He's our current reigning ECPW Hudson Valley aggression champion.
Oh, he is.
That's only because I haven't faced him yet.
When his eyes go straight.
That would be a good match, I think.
Listen, I will not
that would be a good match.
When his eyes go straight's when you got to worry.
Yeah.
I'm going to knock his eyes straight.
I wrestle him. You talk what you want to.
I'll tell you, I'm glad you didn't bring him.
Oh, okay.
I'm glad you didn't bring him tonight because he can't get anything out of the guy. Oh, he's
he's his own star. What the hell you want?
You got to see him in the ring and outside the ring walking around. This guy's certifiable.
They were talking about you guys up in Ellenville. I was up to Ellenville the other night because I'm booking the Tex-Mex band up there, and we was talking about the wrestling match. He goes, "Yeah, they get a good crowd here. It's going to be better this time and better." And I says, "Well, good. Bring everybody you know."
Oh yeah, it's going to be a good night.
So I talked him in and making sure they bring posters and stuff to all the fire companies in that area. There's a lot of little fire companies all through that area.
Yeah, I mean, if they like it, we can bring it to those firehouses too.
Yeah,
for a venue.
And it's a great opportunity for a fundraiser for any. Either fire companies, schools, Knights of Columbus, AOH, Fraternal Order Police, any organization that wants a fundraiser. If you got a decent-sized hall, that's all you need.
Well, some mothers get nervous until you actually go out and see the wrestling matches. There's no foul language around them.
It's family-friendly.
Who knows what they say later?
Yeah, sometimes the parents want to know if there's any cursing or anything involved, and there's not. And it's family-friendly, and you do that for the kids. And these guys will sign autographs, take pictures.
Thank God they never drink White Lightning, because...
Wait a minute. We never said that at all.
Never say never, right?
Never said that at all.
Well, another thing I'd like to tell everybody out there, we are going to have our big family picnic at Airport Park August 27th, and everybody out there that's listening is invited. Bring a covered dish, and we'll go from there. We're going to have a lot of music and fun.
That's in
Horseshoes, Matamoros,
People in Brooklyn
PA.
might not know that.
They can come up. It's easy to find. Matamoros, just look for it.
Really, if you take 80 to 209 when you hit Pennsylvania,
try to get the champ to come out. He's always busy.
You're going to run into Airport Park.
Should I say it?
You're welcome to come too.
Yeah, why not?
Just don't invite none of those guys. I can tolerate the champ just out of respect. Like, that belt's looking real nice right now, champ.
It's great. I bring it to all my events.
Until you face me.
That is a nice belt.
So it's okay.
Until you face me, then I'm bringing them all your events.
That's great. When you get invited up to the top of the card, then we'll talk about.
Tell you guys stop hiding from me.
Oh boy.
We're gonna have you beat some people.
I'm on a 5-match streak.
All right. Yeah. Look, you worry about patience because I think we're gonna have.
Don't further face you,
You're gonna have to show me that.
You want to face me too?
No.
All right, then.
We get Nick in the ring. Nick, you want to go in the ring?
I don't know if you're playing for the.
I would tell you to crack.
Team him up with Mr. Phil.
Listen, these guys got one guy so wound up here he hit one of them with a chair out of the audience. It was crazy here that one night.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Remember that?
Come up with a chair and hit.
Wow.
Great on showbiz, right?
Yeah,
He's still bragging about that.
There were some upset people that night.
Yeah.
Almost broke the chair.
Yeah.
The station would have to pay for that.
Oh yeah. I know the station has to pay for it.
Yeah.
You guys have to pay for it.
Well, anybody out there don't
like when you invite the
that was a good
house,
show.
That's your own thing.
That was a good show.
Oh yeah.
Anybody don't recognize this guy? This is Benzee, my cohort.
From a long time ago.
Incognito for a couple of months.
Stop bugging me. Here he is.
Yeah.
Back, Port Jarvis.
I think I've been on the show more times in the last month than Ben.
Have you been on it?
Yeah.
Get you a co-host. We'll change spots. An intermission.
And we're trying to get him to get some wrestling match videos because we want him to air them down here.
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
Nah, that's going to be coming
This
soon.
station, we got a lot of people.
This new show coming up in Ellenville that will be taped.
It will be.
And it will be aired afterward.
Even once a month. And it don't have to be every week, but
Right.
as long as we can get them to go.
Sure.
And Jack's going to get them over in Time Warner if they're not there already.
That's one thing I don't see on a public access up here is the wrestling shows.
Well, we had some kids or guys that was doing wrestling in their
Oh, you
backyard.
mean the ones that were hurting each other? And
Yeah, but no, they would go crazy. They like that and paranormal stuff.
Those are always good shows. But they get,
So
get
you
a
guys
little
can
crazy.
pretend it's paranormal. Look under the stage for something.
Really? Am I really? No, I don't.
No, I'm only kidding.
Normal?
Do we have?
I'm always looking for. I'm always looking for some kind of. Never mind. I'm a promoter in my own way.
I get it. I know. I hear you. The wheels are turning.
Do we have plans after Ellenville? Is there another one set up?
Yes. After Ellenville, we have. I believe it's May. Do I really gotta look this up? We do have one in May. It's in.
They don't
Burke
call him
High
the
School.
champ for nothing.
Oh, in Burke.
Yeah.
All right.
Burke College again?
That's
Burke
in
High School. Burke
Goshen,
High School,
right off the
Goshen.
highway.
Yep,
Yeah,
right off
we
the
went there.
highway.
I was at that
Burke's
one.
a good
Oh, I
school.
was at that one too. I beat Mix. That's
Yes, you
crazy.
did. That's crazy.
Yeah, that was a nice place. Yeah.
That's
yeah.
a nice place.
It's crazy how Mig shows up to all the shows and.
And he loses. That's crazy.
All right, well, then we're gonna have to work this out.
Work it out. I beat him twice. What else do we got to work out?
So if anybody
I guess you
out
guys
there
are
is looking to bring wrestling to
Mitch
your
was scared of me too.
raise some funds,
Don't worry about this one.
firemen, schools,
Look for the poster, folks.
get a hold of us, Benzee or myself,
still
or
looking.
these
Yeah,
guys.
Get a hold of us on Facebook. We'll point you in the
Not
right
that I
direction.
post much stuff on Facebook, but
No?
when I face it to one, I give it 30 times to the same person. They love it. They drive me nuts. Turn that off. Because my wife finally told
Did
me.
I ever tell you, you know AJ Benzee from Hollywood, right?
Yeah.
So I'm friends with him on. We interviewed when I had a radio show. We interviewed him one time. So
6'3".
everybody you interview, you end up friending him on Facebook. So ended up
Everybody's
calling
on
and friending
Facebook.
him. He sent me a message. Must have been about a year ago. Never told you this. You want to know why he defriended you? You were posting like 20, 25 things a day, and he says you're the only mutual friend we had was me.
Right.
So he sent me a message asking, "What's with this guy?
I'm
Sending me
promoting,
stuff
I'm promoting."
from Port
that's
Jervis
what
and
it's
Deer
for.
Park and a pig roast and this and that. I'm in California. I'm in LA. I can't be going to this stuff."
Right.
And he's like, "You got to tell him, And it did stop because I guess he cleared out his friends list.
Yeah.
Good.
And
All
cleared out
I can
like,
say
If you
is,
hook it up to your phone, do you want that going off all the time? For
Oh,
the silliest
he was
things?
like at least a lot of stuff.
yeah, but from a business point of view,
You got out to Hollywood.
it's
Yeah.
you're a guy in Hollywood seen it, so that's a
so
main thing.
people see
Yeah,
it.
hey.
Maybe they got friends back here, and they can say, "Hey, I've seen that guy with that band. You want to go see him?" That's the connection.
You gotta be out there.
Well, if he's got 5,000 friends and you post it on his thing, people are going to see it
Yep.
too. So
Well,
I mean, it's a good
I got
move.
that many
He
already.
just
I don't
got-
care.
he
You know?
just
Yeah, you got a lot of
he
If they
just
don't
got
like
fed
it,
up.
kiss my ass. I mean, no, I didn't say that.
So AJ, if you're
say that,
watching
though.
this,
that came
I
out.
don't need the other guy. Well, him was my partner.
There you go. Oh, you want?
If I was 20, I would help you out.
we were in the ring, Walden. Intermission.
Well, we went in the
did
ring,
a little
but-
act.
We was looking around because I know these guys.
Little advance notice we could have done
If I had
a
one,
little bit of an
even
little
one of
bit
them
a show.
crutches wouldn't help you.
Well, I do know when the Burke show is though. Now
Oh, when is it?
it's the 3rd
May
of
3rd?
June 3rd.
Oh, June 3rd. Oh, I like that date. Is that a... That's a
Port Jervis
Friday or
firemen,
Saturday?
you gotta
It is
have
a Friday.
bring these
Okay.
guys
But-
out, do a
But
wrestling
Scouts
match.
is over. But,
Yeah, and now we I was told we're gonna have some names on the show.
Oh, yeah?
I don't know if I can drop them yet.
Benzee,
That's a name. Yeah,
you
drop
are
it.
lucky.
I'm the friggin' man. You see what kind of talent I bring in? That's what I'm bringing in. No, it was somebody.
I'll be sitting right there in the second row. That's as close as I'm getting to that ring. Are you kidding me?
I can. No.
Yeah,
Give us somebody. Hoo-ah! One of those guys.
Look, I got some
Well,
strong-
listen.
No.
Who do we got?
You gotta put some ass in those.
Oh, I got to mention
What's in those?
NASCAR, baby. 14th annual Dover trip to NASCAR, Sunday, May 15th.
it's beautiful. I don't like.
We
car
have some
racing.
seats available, so hop on board. Get a hold of me on
And
Facebook.
how much is that?
$165 a person includes
Yeah,
round
bro.
trip deluxe motor coach, all you can eat, barbecue lunch.
That's a donation.
Turn 1.
Even if I show up, it's all you can
And pre-race trackside tour ticket raffle. I got about 20 tickets to raffle off for trackside tour. So you're on the track.
It's really a good
For
time.
the race or just prior?
Before the race.
Before the race.
They can't let you just hang out on the track.
They can't let me drive a car, man.
No.
That's
But
what I want to
it's
do.
well worth
People
it.
don't let you drive their
So
car.
14th year we're doing it. Sells out every year. I think I got.
I like
about
the hot
10
dog
seats
tour
left,
better.
folks, and it's
When's the
April,
hot dog
so-
tour again?
Saturday, September 24th. You guys should go on that. Saturday, September 24th.
Oh, that's
the
good. That's fun.
13th annual
2
New
buses.
Jersey
That's a hot dog
Dog.
day?
I think it's the 13th or 14th.
Dude, hey, listen, keep
Yo,
me posted before
serious.
I'm going.
Oh, that's
We
fun,
have 2
man.
motor coaches. We leave from the Hudson Valley. We go down to Jersey, and we just drive around to hot dog places.
You got to be a
It's
real
crazy.
hot dog eater. I couldn't
We've
eat all
had
them hot
coverage
dogs.
from the Times, the Post, the Daily News,
These guys are
Philadelphia
eating-
Inquirer, national media.
They're
come
eating
and
3
cover
hot
it.
dogs every time they stop.
It's
Dude, that
crazy.
sounds like
It's craziest time.
That sounds
We
like
have.
I'm eating the Milky Way, and the guy goes, "You're
Nathan's
supposed to be
hot
eating
dog
hot
eating
dogs." I says,
champion,
"Listen, 1 or 2 is good for me,
attends-
baby."
Ooh, which one?
Steve Kiner,
Oh, okay.
1999. He's retired now. He comes on the tour, and we're waiting for Mark Sanchez to leave football because he wants to go.
Are they going to have any challenges on this trip?
He wants to go. He lives in the area down there, but as long as he's on an NFL team, he's not around on a weekend.
We went
in the
to-
fall because it's
Right,
every
right.
fall.
We went to
he
one.
wants to go on the tour.
We went to one place, and the guy with the hot dog
Yeah.
cart out on the road
Maybe he'll get
had
released.
better hot dogs than the place we went.
Don't wish for that. The guy's livelihood.
Hoping the guy gets released so he can go on the hot dog tour. That's
That's
great. Nick.
Listen, we got a singer tonight. He's going
Okay,
to sing a
who we
little
got?
bit for us. We got
all right.
Marty Grifone's going to sing.
All right,
uh,
that's great.
And then we'll come back and talk some more.
Oh,
Keep this
fantastic.
plugging this match here.
Yeah, all right.
And you'll save me a trip because you'll be able to take that over to Middletown.
Yeah, certainly. Where do you want me to bring it to, Jax?
Jack,
All right.
he's the
Time
man.
Warner, baby. Happy to be back. On KEEPIN
I couldn't
Country
recognize
Song.
you for a minute.
Really?
You need some Just for Men, feller.
Wow.
I don't deal with that stuff.
Me neither.
Yeah, I need some.
All right, we ready? Take
All
it
right,
away.
go ahead.
You go ahead.
Mr. Marty Grifone, another
Marty!
great singer.
In person, 6 foot 1 inch.
It's shrinking. Yes. I'm ready to go. Goodbye. No use leading with our chin. This is where our story ends. Never lovers, ever friends. Goodbye. Let our hearts call it a day. But before you walk away, I sincerely want to say, I wish you bluebirds in the spring to give your heart a song to sing, and then a kiss of more than this. I wish you love, and in July a lemonade to cool you in some leafy glaze. I wish you health and more than wealth. I wish you love. My breaking heart, and I agree that you and I could never be. So with my best, my very best, I set you free. I wish you shelter from the storm, a cozy fire to keep you warm. But most of all, when snowflakes fall, I wish you love. Oh, darling, I'm so lonely without you. I know it's cold outside. Why don't you let me come in? Maybe we can find a way both of us warm again. My breaking heart, and I agree that you and I could never be. So with my best, my very best, I set you free. I wish you shelter from storm, a cozy fire to keep you warm. But most of all, when snowflakes fall, I wish you love. I wish you love. Yes, I do. Hey, let's go on from there. These are nice, mellow, restful songs. So if you're sitting in a couch, a sofa, just enjoy it all. Let's go. Maybe I'm right, and maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm weak, and maybe I'm strong. cold outside a little tonight, but it's warm in here. My funny Valentine, sweet comic Valentine, you make me smile with my heart. Your looks are laughable, unphotographable, yet you're my favorite work of art. Is your finger less than Greek? Is your mouth a little weak? When you open it to speak, are you smart? But don't change a hair for me, not if you care for me. Stay, little Valentine, stay. Each day is Valentine's Day. I accept you the way you are, and I hope you accept me the way I am. That's why we get along so well. Is your figure less than Greek? Is your mouth a little weak? When you open it to speak, are you smart? But don't change a hair for me, not if you care for me. Stay, little Valentine, stay. Each day is Valentine's Day. Each day is Valentine's Day. Yeah. Back to Carl. Ha-ha.
You didn't have to. It was already in there.
Hey!
Yeah!
Yeehaw! Great job.
That's our buddy Marty.
Marty, great job.
Hey, I got to
buddy.
mention our telethon, May 14th, right here, 2
All right.
o'clock to 7. You guys are welcome to come and say something and get people to help donate.
All right.
It's an early telethon. We have all basically karaoke singers, some acoustic singers. We try to get money because the equipment here is held together with tape and shoestring and stuff. And we
Always a good time.
We need new equipment.
We have our own Jerry Lewis look-alike. He comes down and
Well, he's nuts though.
Doesn't-
Jerry Lewis was a
doesn't
star.
raise $60 million like Jerry did, but
No.
more like
Although
$6.
his boy, he can sing. He won a Jerry Lewis lookalike
Yeah.
out in
He's good, he's
California,
good.
but he can copy his voice
Yeah.
singing.
And what I like about that telethon, he ends it every year with that song Jerry Lewis used to do at the end of the telethon. And he's spot on. Perfect.
Sorry, I was a kid when that was on. I don't know. I remember.
Well, I got
Turn
him.
it off, so I don't remember.
I got him on. He's been on Jimmy Kimmel twice. They bring him on.
It's
To
incredible.
me, he's a novelty act.
It's incredible.
So they bring him on, Jimmy Kimmel. Jimmy Kimmel gets him over by the desk and he says, "This is sadder than a family funeral, only worse." And he just laughs. He's just like Tiny Tim. He's a novelty act. $1,400 they gave him just to go to California. Flew him out, gave him a room. And the people in the audience were like, "What the?"
Tell him about America's Got Talent, too. He was
Oh, America's Got Talent.
He got X'd out in the first 5 seconds.
Well, he did actually sing the whole thing before they taped it. And Osmond says to him, "You know, Phil, I can't have a grown man singing to kids. It makes me want to cry." He says, "Well, Sharon, my song is making you want laugh or make you cry, so it must work."
Unbelievable.
So when he actually did the take for the show, they started ringing the bells before he even started singing. He wore a big bow tie and everything. But even that, they brought him down there with a limo and stuff. He was a ringer, just like William Hung was.
All
for
that
the
stuff's
other
on
one.
YouTube. You can
Same kind of thing.
Roger, bring him in for the
Put it
event.
He didn't
Mr.
stand in
Phil,
line. He wasn't even in the contest. They brought him there.
Tried to do his thing.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Hey, we got a shout out to Merle Haggard who passed away.
Yeah, all you Merle Haggard
Rest in
friends.
peace to Merle Haggard.
And century ago, when I was young,
Yeah, tell us your Merle. I know you got a Merle Haggard story.
well, I opened for Fair and Young. Of course, the club was called the Casino down in Jersey, and they would hire local bands. You play for the dinner crowd, 600 people. They eat dinner while you're playing, maybe 2 hours, and then they would like fly into the room to get their seats. And then I didn't get to meet nobody. I could hear them through the door playing, but that's the way a lot of places are. Hunter Mountain's the same way. And I opened for Merle Haggard. It was nice. Heard him.
Not got to hear one.
You know, most people would think you're the opening band.
But it was on the
for an act.
marquee outside. Merle Haggard, Carl Richards band. I was like, neat, man.
Well, they should at least let you meet the guy.
But
You're
I've
on
been
the bill
lucky.
together, right? But
yes.
you should at least say, hey, you know.
No, they get
Nothing
on.
even after the show. You don't get to see nobody.
Yeah.
He gets out and he goes to the bus right away. You don't even get to see some of these stars.
All right.
You know,
Off the bus, they play, and back on the bus.
That's right.
That's it.
20 grand he got too. Cash.
Well, if you come to our show, I will come out to greet you.
That's right.
I won't go right back to the bus. Promise.
I'll come out to greet you too. I just,
Yeah, Volkswagen bus. I know what that is.
What?
But listen,
Digging dirt like in the noses and stuff.
we're talking about Willie Nelson. I opened for him
A
twice.
couple years for
And
you.
Willie Nelson.
Willie Nelson
What you want?
was a really good guy with our band. And first time was Delbert Clinton, Leon Russells, and me. And the guy who was doing the engineering comes in and goes, "Who the hell's Carl Richards?" He goes, "That's Mr. Richards sitting there." "Well, who is he?" He says, "He's doing 5 songs." End of the conversation. We played 5 songs. So after the show, we're in the bus, and he says, "Carl, when you come back next time I'm here, you're my opening act. Nobody else, just you." I says, "Yeah," because you don't believe it. "Yeah, okay." So they called me, and they said, "We want you to come down." So I went to his bus, and not him so much as his manager. He says, so Willie comes out. He goes, "Hey, how you doing?" Because my uncle was in the big time. He was with Tex Ritter and Gene Autry, all them old singing cowboy movies. And I said, "Well, what do you want me to do? 5 songs again?" He goes, "No, you got an hour and a half. You play whatever you want, man."
Oh, shit. Dang.
I says, "All right."
Nice.
So we tore the friggin' place up. I had 15 people on stage with my band. He goes, "You brought the whole tribe."
You had him drunk before the show, right?
Yeah, well, then we went back and
Him and the band. Or both.
he said to me,
Willie.
Oh.
well, the story developed from somebody.
The story changes over the
Yeah.
years. It was about 15 years
Well,
ago.
Let's
no.
hear the latest version of this.
You know Make-A-Wish program? You ever hear that?
Yes.
The lady calls me and says, "We need you for Make-A-Wish." I'm going, what? Who the hell would want me for Make-A-Wish? Well, one of my fans had brain cancer, was going to die, and he loved the band even though he didn't see us that much. So he wanted me to play. They would pay for the whole buffet for 300 people and us to play because he loved the band. And he wanted my shirts and his coffin and everything. I'm going, I don't. So anyway, we went there, and he was telling me the story about Willie Nelson because when you get into bigger shows like that, it's so hectic. I don't remember everything that went on because I've opened for a lot of people. So he says, "Remember we were standing at the door of Willie's bus?" Willie come over there. He goes, "Come on, get in the bus." And he says, "You turned around and grabbed me by the shirt." I says, "You're in the band. Come on." And he says, "You brought me on the bus." And then there was 5 of us there. And Willie said, "You want something to smoke, boy?" And I said, "Nah, I'll have a shot with you just to say I had a shot with Willie Nelson."
You turn that down?
Yeah.
I'm kind of having a problem with that.
Smoking with Willie Nelson.
Well, listen what happened. He says,
I mean, does it not? I mean, if there was more of an iconic person, you might as well have been sitting there with Cheech and Chong.
well, you could see this.
Right?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's about it.
Well, secondhand smoke could get you there.
I'm sure
that bus was loaded.
Was.
I asked him if he had a cauldron in the back, but he says, "I got some JD here." He says, "But I don't have a shot glass." And I says, "Well, us Northern boys drank it straight out of the bottle. The 5 of us drank the whole quart." He was hobbling. He goes, "You got a holler leg, son." I says, "Yeah, you're up north now." And he did a show. Plus, he was probably smoking.
And that was before he did the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was in between, right?
But he liked us at the end. They give us a brand new excursion van with TVs and everything in it. And he gave me a couple $100. He says, "Take the van for breakfast, bring the van back, leave the keys in it."
Wow, that was cool.
So
That's real cool.
it was,
Damn, really nice.
he's a good boy. And he knew my uncle, and the only reason I know he did know him is because he knew his nickname without me telling him.
That's cool.
You don't get those big music festivals like you did in Deer Park years ago.
Well, that went under.
in
They
this
sold
area,
it.
right,
They
in
were
this
selling
area.
it. Well, I do Port Jervis Street Fair, which is fall foliage. That's a couple thousand people easy.
And you got another one,
The
a new one
Blueberry.
opening up in Matamoros, right?
Matamoros
This
is
summer?
going to have music this year
Yeah.
and all summer on Tuesday nights. All different bands and all different kinds of entertainment, which I'm involved with that now. My plate runneth over.
That's
Thank
it. Well, the whole key for you guys would be to play, see if you could play every night of the week throughout the summer. Why not? Right?
Well, we tried to do that. Usually it's June, July, and August, and some Septembers when the band's busy. Because I do all street fairs and fairs. I got out of the bar circuit. When I was younger, I used to do 6 nights a week. And my wife would just wake me up. "Come on, you got to get to the gig." I go, "Oh, God." But
Well, there's some guys out there that do it, solo guys that still do it. Our friend Will Hoppy, he's playing 5,
yeah,
6
but you
nights
know,
a week.
them sing
but
when
he
you
does it for a
play
living,
when you
right?
play with a full band, it's just not ever the same as playing single by yourself. When you have a 7-piece band with 2 lead guitars, a fiddle, and you do Skinner and some of that stuff and my own stuff, it's like, yeah, this.
You need all that. You need everything.
Well, you got a lot of these groups now doing the tracks, right? With they'll have 2 or 3 players, but they'll be playing with the
Well, they
tracks
tried
in the
it.
background, so they have to pay less.
Well, they had a girl
Players, right?
did that in one of them shows with Willie, and he says to me, "This is phony baloney." Because they'd play the tracks of the music with their band. So
while they were playing?
you'd hear horns and stuff. He goes, "They ain't even got them instruments." I says, "That's karaoke world." He goes, "That is a bunch of baloney."
That's what's happening now.
We went out. You would have loved this. I got 4 strippers
I love it already. Go
that
ahead.
come out in Daisy Duke outfits.
That's a good story. No.
Daisy outfits, Duke outfits on either end. Cowgirl hats, tied shirt, short shorts, and cowgirl boots. And then I had a harmonica player from some Indian tribe over here. The whole family freaking came. They roll out back behind the stage, and he was phenomenal. Then we had the fiddle player, 3 guitar players, a sax player, and we did Honky Tonk Woman, and we was throwing out hot pink baseball caps with our logo on them. 8,000 people. They went berserk. And these girls are whipping them hats out there. And then when I met Willie, he goes, "God damn, you got the whole crew." I said, "Well, you make all the money, and I might only cross this way once."
Yeah. There you go.
But we opened for Sawyer Brown. We opened for Lone Star. Jet Williams, that's Hank Sr.'s daughter. I booked her, actually, and did with her. Yeah, I've been around. I'm like an old coin. It's just,
playing along.
you know, but it's so much better when you do stuff like that in the bar scene. It took me a long time to get there. Plus this show and the radio show I do.
Yep.
We were talking about
call
you
you
guys-
on that. Yeah, I forget. I got a call with
Yeah, call me next week. I'll send you the number.
Yeah. send it.
Benzee calls in. He listens once in a while.
Nice.
Tuesday nights, 11 p.m.
11 o'clock, yeah.
Yeah. Eastern Standard Time for all those people
Worldwide internet.
watching us in China on YouTube.
And I've had just like this show. Usually we have a band. We have all kinds of entertainment. We give local bands a chance to be seen. And what's wrong with that?
It's a good avenue because it's on the computer.
And I let everybody come
You
in,
can
no
sit
matter
at-
who you are.
Sit at your computer and just put it on anywhere in the world. So that's
We're on
YouTube. Same
YouTube,
with the show.
Facebook.
This show will be up on YouTube in no time. So, and we'll get that out.
And then we're
soon
tied in
so
with
we
all
can
these guys,
plug the
which
show.
I love. My grandkids love you guys. It's like, when you going again? I says, what do you think? It's every night? I said the champ's getting old. He didn't want to go every night.
Thanks for pushing that. I guess that was payback, but all right.
You know, I like the outdoor shows too, but I could imagine that it's more challenging as a wrestler, right? Doing the outdoor shows.
Yeah, well, just being outside. You know what I mean? It's
that's boxed in good there. Yeah.
It's just different. I mean, especially the sound in there is different. You know, it's kind of hard to read, but as long as people make enough noise,
but the judgment could be thrown off too because you don't have
you mean the
walls in the background to.
Yeah,
right?
it does. It can throw it up, but once you hit the rope and come back, I mean, you're at the end of it. There's only 4 sides to it. You're kind of at the end when you hit it.
Well, that's closed in that back area there too.
They got walls though. It's kind of like because they're gonna.
But you do street fairs too and stuff. But like for Ellenville, if you do it up there,
they are. We're doing an August show. There's an August show. I don't know the date on that one, but the August show is going to be outside.
That's great. Yeah.
Which I'm trying to.
Well, I don't mind promoting it because
outside, like a cage.
Oh, that'd be cool.
I actually promoted these guys into that through James, and he wouldn't call. Finally, I guess they got in contact with each other, but. It's fun. I like taking the kids to this. They have such a ball.
The kids have a good time. I mean, you don't have to worry about what they're doing. They can come right up close to where the wrestlers are.
And every time is different. It's not the same old thing.
Well, there's all different wrestlers.
Most of the wrestlers are.
Yeah, don't touch me.
You know, you have a couple of your top wrestlers, like the champ. You know, you're always there because you're the champ. But a lot of the wrestlers change, and you bring in different wrestlers.
It's different every time you go.
It's different really matches every time. You're not seeing the same thing twice.
That one match you do where everybody gets in the ring, that's funny.
You're going to see, this is round 2 for Miggs and Patient.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
What was round 1 in Greenwood Lake?
I
wasn't there.
That was a good crowd down there.
Yeah.
If you were at the Greenwood Lake event, come up to Ellenville because round 2, these two guys.
You're going to get to see round 2 of that.
That will be exciting.
For the aggression title.
How did Mays get the title if I beat him twice?
He didn't get anything.
Well, he's getting a shot at it.
Well, then I guess you have to work that out with James. I have nothing to do with that. James Mitchell.
He's supposed to be here.
Yeah, we got to shout out to James.
You can talk to him when he shows up.
Hey, James. How come everybody else is getting
James
a shot
is all right.
You got nothing to say. Oh.
Well, it would be like as if he was here. So
like normal.
okay.
We could act like he's here.
Yeah, I've done that for months without Benzee.
Oh, yeah. I don't know who
I did that for months without Benzee.
Of course you did.
I don't know who you've been.
I wish I had a blow-up doll look like him myself.
That would have been terrible.
Benzee.
What would you do?
Why don't we get like a
make it
bobblehead doll?
Yeah.
Make one up with me.
Yeah.
A
How about a
bobblehead.
bobblehead doll? We'll put it right here.
That'd be
and
great.
then you can talk to me when I'm not here.
We're gonna add
and then when you need an answer, just ting him.
We're gonna add a puppet to the show. Believe it or not.
Come on.
And then we can sell them for 3 easy payments of $9.99. Right?
What are you gonna have?
We don't know. Carmine's gonna do it.
Carmine's gonna be a puppet.
Well, Carmine ain't a puppet. He's gonna
cut a hole and stick a puppet.
I think he does like everybody.
I'm wondering how does this work?
It's crazy as it sounds. We've done that in the past.
Have you?
Yeah.
People like it.
All right.
I mean, somebody's got to kiss the puppet.
Yo, I've seen that movie before. I'm not doing nothing.
It's a variety show. And that's
no, that was the dog.
That's too much variety.
And you could have we got to shout out to Jerry the Snake Man's not feeling good. Shout out.
Oh, Jerry, yeah.
Jerry's
you guys
in the
should
hospital.
come down when we bring the snakes down. You'd love them.
Well, it might be a while. He's got a little leg problem.
Of course, don't be like Benzee. Put his face
in it. He's got a little problem there. So
put his face into what?
They have glass bins with the snakes in it.
Blumenberg.
He's going like this.
Time Warner Channel.
The guy said they can jump 10 feet.
Wednesday nights at 9 p.m.
You know, let him do it. It'd be just funnier.
Well, when you have Jerry the Snake Man in one corner, guy cooking hot dogs, a hot dog guy.
Well, I never know what I'm going to do. I'm into showbiz, baby.
A puppet guy over here.
You need the puppet guy.
You know, and then you have a band that's ready to play.
I had 3 bands one night. That was hectic.
That's gonna ramp it up.
And you guys.
Are you gonna? You're allowed to show up for the rest of them, right?
What's that?
The rest of the shows going forward, you're allowed to show up.
Yeah.
Okay, just wanna make sure.
I plan on being at the show.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you right now.
Throughout the summer, dude.
If I'm here, you're here. Okay.
I will be here.
All right. That tired of that crap.
Don't plan on it.
We got Little League now, folks. Pine Bush Little League, and. For those out in Brooklyn and Manhattan,
here we go.
We do the show live on Thursday nights at 9 o'clock. So
Which the Little League kids should be sleeping by then.
Well, the games, Little League basketball was tough because the practices didn't end until 9.
You ever hear that whip sound?
Yeah.
We could tape the
I hear
show
it cracking right now.
and say it's live like everybody else does, but no, we have to go on live at 9 o'clock.
No,
we could tape it at,
but then
10
you give
o'clock
a
in
chance
the
to
morning.
take everything I
Listen,
say out. No way.
Listen, I said to him, if that's the problem, we can start 9:30.
Well, yeah,
Oh,
that's
there
going
you
to help. We'll see how the first Thursday game goes. If we get out at 8,
So-
or if we could leave a little early.
Man,
I don't-
y'all come
you-
to the
you
film
play-
for our first half an hour.
There you go.
You play 6 innings.
You know,
Talk all about yourself.
You know,
excuses don't buy the groceries, right?
I'm like, oh,
kids come
If you talk
first,
about
brother.
yourself, you might
Yes,
know.
they do. But
Basketball, Little League. that
I'm
comes
talking
first.
about after that. If I can move the show to 10,
Oh yeah, I'll be here.
oh, that can give me a whole hour to talk with myself?
Yeah,
He said
make
he'll
it a
do the hour
2-hour
to fill
show.
it.
You got the first
He
hour.
just wants to talk about himself. For
That's
an
fine.
hour. And he
that's
said-
okay. We'll set you in the corner.
It's only two
This
things
is
better
public
than talking
access. You could come in here and
Still
talk.
no booze.
You could come in
There
here
you
and
go.
talk about the paint dry if you want for an hour, buddy.
All right.
Well, you would have liked to come out to that gig. White
We keeping
lightning
you awake,
pouring
Nick?
all over the place.
We are, right? Wake up, Nick. Come
Not
on.
that we
Stay
make
with
it
us,
or
buddy.
nothing.
Stay with us.
No, gonna be Applejack at the party?
Is it gonna be
Watch,
Applejack?
Nick, watch him.
I'm just asking. Yeah.
I'm gonna hook you up.
All right.
Stay awake, buddy. Come on. Hang in there with
Well,
me.
you falling asleep is so important over here,
How's he
huh?
gonna make Dover?
Yo, do
That's
they
a
have
20-hour
Uber? Do
trip.
they got
You
Uber
gonna be
car
all right
in
with that?
Madam Morris?
He likes Applejack.
Maybe you say a Sunday morning prayer on the bus.
My daughter makes it, but we don't.
You didn't say that out
We're
loud.
leaving
did you?
so early.
No, we
we'll
don't
be
sell
able
it. It's
to
just
take a nap.
Applejack.
Right? You can do that.
I plastered that on Facebook. She goes, "Will you take that off
The
there?"
bus is, you know,
It was good.
as
Hillbillies
we're
like-
leaving our-
I don't want to say it was
Hit Dover?
moonshine, but
Right.
Yeah, we won't. We'll say it was Applejack.
country boys know all that stuff. I went to a big venison dinner last week. That was great.
Venison dinner.
I'm going to another one too.
Where?
Where? You don't want to tell us.
Oh, really? Like that?
It's
No, they
Yeah, you don't wanna
they don't have
give
no
up
more
the venison.
tickets for this next one because
Oh,
I was
that's
gonna
why
bring.
I'm not gonna say it.
I was gonna
Oh,
bring Marty. I didn't know if you'd want to go to that.
I'm a big, giant dude. I don't want to eat venison for like 2 hours. Are you kidding me? Of course I do.
They make it all different kinds of way. Tenderloins on a little piece of toast. Oh man!
Every February.
And then they let you bring the excess home. Everybody brings trays of it home. and
Come
bring-
on, man. You,
Well, show's over.
yeah,
Let's
so let's
go.
go
Greenwood
eat.
Lake American Legion, the night before the Super Bowl, the Saturday night before the Super Bowl, every year, the Jason Conklin Memorial Scholarship Fund venison dinner every year.
So my Facebook should blow up that day before that.
It
right?
should, and it's like 20. It's like either 20 or 25 bucks. All you can drink, all you can eat. It's all venison.
That's what this
That's
is.
a bargain for me.
I get a table every year, a table of 10, and we fill up the table. No problem. I think we did 2 tables.
Yeah, that's what this is. $30.
So it's
All you
a
can drink.
scholarship fund that raises money for high school and college graduates that want to get into law enforcement, pays for their college or books and stuff like that.
All right.
Jason Conklin was a Tuxedo Park police officer that was killed in the line of duty back in '97. We started the Fraternal Order of Police up here in '98, named it after him. And they're local from Monroe
They
area.
should use us
The families
a
from the
good
Monroe
band
area.
for some of
And,
these things
It's been
you're
going on
doing.
ever since, every year, and it's great. All
Fork
the
up the
venison's
money.
donated,
Oh, jeez.
and it's
I
more
used
than
to go out
enough
and get
food.
my
They-
own when
they
I was
don't run
younger.
out.
No, come on, you'll get them.
And refreshments are flowing
They're
freely.
easy to get.
It's like
They're like
everything's
hitting a
donated.
chicken or something.
every day.
the soda's donated, the kegs are donated, everything's donated.
I just want to eat.
And they do a good Greenwood Lake American Legion. It's right off at the end of Lakes Road.
I know, we just did a show.
I know. Used to have it at the American Legion in Monroe. They moved it out to Greenwood Lake. I guess it's a little bit of a bigger venue. They can put more people in.
All right, they got a big parking
I
lot.
played all them places. I used to
So
live in.
alongside-
put that on the calendar for next year.
I lived at Greenwood Lake for 15 years doing drywall work.
Nick will come to that too.
Yes, I will.
Next year, right?
Yeah.
Venison dinner?
Oh, yeah.
If I was younger, I'd fill your freezer for you, but
We'll say a prayer.
Huh?
I ain't like that anymore.
You were younger, yeah?
Well, I don't want no game wardens after me again. No.
You the extra guy? How many tags? 2? How many did?
Now the freezer don't know the difference.
No, exactly. If you get them in there fast enough, right?
I'd tell them Benzee sent me.
I'm telling you, there's always almost
They
every
all say
day.
Benzee
There's
on them.
I had a game warden
5 or 6
stop me.
deer in our
He
backyard
says,
every day.
"You going bow hunting?"
Every day.
I says, "Yeah, 12 gauge ball with a bow with a D battery. He goes, what the hell kind of bow is that? I says, it's my shotgun with a light on the bottom. He goes, you can't hunt like that. I says, well, I certainly can.
If
Pull
you're
up,
needing the
man.
light, dude, you're not supposed to be hunting.
Some places you can't even spot deer at
Is there
night.
different rules, I'm assuming? Different rules
Well,
apply?
there is
Yeah.
some kind of rule. I don't know.
All right.
Well, at one time, my dad was a head guard at the Newark Watershed in Jersey. A long time ago, when I used to use horses and stuff to check. There's 5 reservoirs, so we know where all the fishing and hunting places are. Yeah, baby. My wife makes the best venison stew you ever ate.
Dude, you can't. Yeah, you have me up for that. That
And seafood.
You said I was hungry? I said, I'm starving. You
She
killed me.
makes homemade bread, and we have real butter, not that crap,
Right.
and venison stew. The
That's
whole-
good stuff.
Oh, hell yeah, man.
I know.
I'm
You're
starving.
gonna have to invite him over.
I'll invite you down. I get.
All he's trying to do is trying to torture me. The only way he's going to get me is with the food.
I'm gonna bring you down. You can come down. You can come with him too.
Man?
And we'll have some venison stew. I don't know about the white lightning stuff because it's touchy.
Yeah, it might be the one that's holding up your pants. Yes, that belt.
I won't wear nothing but the belt.
You won't need a belt after
I
you
think
eat
Rickens
that.
had that belt ever since you started coming on the show. You're not giving that belt up.
You got it
You are
back.
you're the champion.
And you can get anything at Walmart. I mean,
No, that's a nice
Wow.
belt. That is a professional belt.
Nice.
he's begging you. He wants.
he wants some.
He wants some
I'm
venison.
not worried about that belt yet.
I'm
not worried
he's
about
got
that belt
other
yet
to take care of.
because every king falls. I can't be there.
Yeah. Everybody wants a shot at the champ. I don't want it, but they do. It's okay. It's fine.
I don't know. Are they? What time we got in there? Anybody alive?
We ran over about 5 minutes ago, probably.
5 minutes. Here,
All right.
Benzee. Let's push this
All
one more
right,
time
all right.
because this goes out to all them areas next week before the match.
Yep.
We'll be on Wednesday night, 9 o'clock in the Hudson Valley on Time Warner Channel 23 from 9 p.m. to 10 p.m., folks. All over the Hudson Valley and also on YouTube. And we'll be on in Manhattan and Brooklyn. But for everybody in the Hudson Valley, Saturday, April 23rd, you do not want to miss it. East Coast Professional
Bring the whole
Wrestling
damn family.
at the Pioneer Fire Department in Ellenville, folks. Come on down.
They got
We
hot
got the
dogs
champs
and
going to be there.
everything.
Fungus is going to be there. They're going to be fighting, wrestling.
Fungus wants to shake all your hands.
No, don't.
You can call the Pioneer Fire Department 845-647-9438, or you can call ECPW at 973-402-9599. ECPW1.com is the website.
And the bell
Check
time
it
is
out.
7:30, right?
7:30 is bell time.
Tickets are $15.
$15 a ticket,
Oh,
folks.
you can't beat that.
Come
And
on down.
And it's a fundraiser
I mean,
for the firemen.
You got
so
so many. You got Timothy Plasma, our friend from Jersey, he's coming
Yes.
up. He's a character.
The vampire.
And we love the poster, by the way, Tim. I know he's going to be checking
this
the
poster
show out.
really came out. This is the best one
Nice
I've seen
Yeah,
so
this
far.
This is a really good poster. And
You can see the champ is right out in front. I mean, they pushed
I mean, the
that.
Patient, Miggs, Achilles, Mr. X, Colossus, the Amazing Graysons, and of course the champ wreaking havoc, and Fungus. These guys, this is going to be some show, folks. You coming out?
Yeah.
We're going to have all Cub Scouts in the Hudson Valley out. Going to be a big crowd. Boy Scouts too. We're going to get some Boy Scouts out
Yes.
there.
And thanks the first way for the fungus.
And check my website because the band is.
Check out.
Yeah,
He's going to come out.
I'll see you there.
Check out Carl's website.
Yeah.
CarlRichardsBand.com, right?
Yeah, we're gonna be cooking soon.
You got shows all summer long. And also on Facebook, go to Benzee Promotions. Check that out for all the upcoming trips. Dover is May 15th. And there are a few seats available. Nick's coming along on that.
And Matamoros are gonna have it all summer on Tuesday nights, 6 to
That's going to be a
9.
blast.
All different kinds of music's gonna be there. So,
And you guys will be playing one
Yeah.
on Tuesday night, too.
well, of course.
What about the Orange County Fair? Are you playing that
Doing
again?
that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I run that, so I'll be there.
Orange County Fair, great
Yeah, you guys
entertainment.
want to come to that? Get you a few tickets.
All right, I'm in. Definitely want to go down.
Because I usually bring a big band for that. We got a jam. I got a jam for the summers outs. It's like a flood. It gets my blood flowing. I'm getting older every day. I gotta really.
Something to get your blood flowing.
Yeah, it gets kick-ass kind of thing. That's the way it's got to be.
Get your phone around.
Yeah, I know. Head
He's like,
loss.
I know. On the spot.
And if for some reason you can't make it to Ellenville, Burke High School.
Benzee said he'll come in the ring.
June
He'll
3rd.
come in the ring. Benzee will be in the
Friday,
ring
June 3rd
challenging
in
somebody.
Burke High School in Goshen, folks. For those of you in the Monroe area south, that if you can't make it to Ellenville on the 23rd, make it to Burke High School on June 3rd.
Yep.
Support the
Burke High School.
Burke High
And
School.
Nick is going to take on
sports
Fungus.
teams. Support the sports high school sports teams. You got to do it.
I wish they'd drag
Come
you
on
up on
out.
the.
Support them or
What's that?
cut them. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah,
A lot of
They need the
great
support.
teams. They need it.
they need this. Yeah, they need the support. And what better way is you're making a donation and you're watching great wrestling. You're getting something for it. You're not just making a
We're not
donation
announcing
and
it
you
yet,
don't
but
see
we got
anything.
we got some names coming to the show that you all can.
Can't announce it.
Can't announce them yet.
Surprise.
It will be a surprise.
Check these guys on YouTube and Facebook, right?
Well, oh yeah.
On Facebook, you'll be making the announcements. The commish, who's invisible over there, will be.
Yeah.
Well,
Who?
well, the commish.
Oh, commish.
He's not here.
Yeah,
He's invisible.
He's invisible.
He'll be making
Just
some
like when he's here.
announcements.
He's invisible. He's here. He's not here.
James the
That's
commish.
Yeah.
All right, are we running out of time yet? They came out like this. I thought you wanted to slap me in the mouth. But
Are you gonna sing us out?
no, I can't sing much.
All right, folks. Thanks for watching Keeping Country Strong. Thanks to Wreaking Havoc, the champ, Fungus, Nick Baker, Carl Richards.
Yeah!
This is Benzee signing off. See you next week, guys and gals.
All right, we're out.